Good morning and welcome back to Panama, welcome back to our mountainside, and welcome back to our homestead, where we're just trying to do everything that we can to survive out here.
Every single day we are working at trying to just upgrade the living quality of our lives here, and most importantly, upgrade our toilet situation up here on this farm.
If you walk back in this jungle over here and you take a left, this is our bathroom.
So in this video, we're gonna be getting some work done on not only our bathroom here, our toilet, our shower, not only our laundry room, but also a sauna.
But we're running low on materials, so we gotta head out of Lowe's farm. We gotta drive down to town.
You ready to get some hardware from the hardware store? You see all these grays coming in?
Honey, it's not, those are blonde hairs. I'm dirty blonde, right?
I always tell Jordan, I'm actually like very looking forward. Does that make sense? I'm very looking forward. I'm very much looking forward to the day when Jordan is just straight grays.
No, honey.
I honestly find that very attractive.
That means I'm getting old.
Honey, you're gonna rock the grays.
I'm
Don't
31
worry.
now, alright?
You're gonna rock the grays, don't you worry. As long as I like it, that's all that matters. Right?
When you're 30, you're still basically 20, but now I'm 31. It's like I'm middle-aged now. We have 15 massive 20-foot long metal beams strapped to the roof. Gotta love the Hilux, man. Gotta love
Panama. They would never let this go down in the US. It's a little scary.
Honey, I've done this like 200 times.
I know, but I've never come with you, so I've never actually seen the process of how this goes. And it's terrifying.
See, sweetie, it wasn't that bad.
It only slid off
from there
halfway.
The whole trick is just finding where the middle point is. And once you get that, it's pretty easy. Oh. Super excited for today. It's gonna be a huge day on the bathroom. Today, we're gonna be finishing up all of the framing.
All the studs, baby.
It's gonna be done. All right, sweetie, let's make a deal.
What's the deal?
I'll do all the cutting, you do all the welding.
Honey, you know that's an easy deal for me. So we'll have a little assembly line system in place today. Jordan's gonna measure, cut, I'm gonna place, weld. We have 9 more studs to go. 2 more there, and then 7 more to go on this wall here.
Oh yeah, that part's done now. Now we get to start focusing on the front, where the door and 2 of our windows are gonna go. The one thing is, doors in Panama, it's kinda sketchy. Now that we spent some time in the United States building stuff, it just blows my mind how much easier it is there. It almost feels more like building with a Lego set. It's like everything's meant to fit together, and here in Panama, it's a lot different. The plan for us is to custom make all of our windows, and I'm really starting to lean towards custom making the door. I'm gonna roughen the door now, but it's gonna be with the plan, it's gonna be with the intention of custom making it in the future.
Come on in, little lady. Come on in, little lady. Sadie's really funny. She actually, as ironic as it is, we live on a farm, but she hates getting dirty. Anytime she gets any dirt or mud on her feet or her hands, she's just like, not into it. She's brushing her hands off, she's trying to wipe her feet off, but I'm trying to have her overcome that fear of being dirty, because here on Lola's farm, you can't really do anything here without getting a little bit dirty. Sadie's wheelbarrow is truly coming in handy right now, because a big wheelbarrow would be way too big for this little small space under here. And I just need enough to fill these seed trays right here. So I am absolutely determined to grow a lot of my own teas this year. I've always been a believer that herbs can heal. Food is thy medicine. So I got 5 different herbs here. A lot of them help specifically with stress relief, anxiety, which are kind of the things I think pretty much all human beings deal with on this earth.
Oh, look at this. There's more juice in there.
So I'm just going ahead and filling up what we got in here for our worm compost juice. This is gonna be super awesome to hit my little seedlings with. So I'm gonna dilute this up. It's gonna be 1 part of the juice to 5 parts of water. And our water comes directly, oh my God. I just dumped it all out. I just dumped all the worm juice out. Well, what I was gonna say is our water comes directly from our water tanks, which comes directly from the sky. It's all of our rainwater collection water. Well, I guess we're gonna have to wait for the next worm juice batch.
Take it in, honey.
Oh man, honey, it looks like a little casita.
Then when the lights are on and this is all glass and you can look in and like see some like hanging lights.
And see some bare ass.
I think we want the window to go like right here.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, but this is the first structure on Lola's farm that we've built without the help of an architect. The workshop behind me, Rodrigo's house, in both of those we had architects involved. And something I've been loving about this is just making every single decision based on kind of everything that we've learned with building with metal. And so far having some flexibility to make changes while we're going, it's been awesome because we can look at things, we can tweak things.
So I'm gonna find the mark. I'm gonna find the measurement.
So I thought this would be like, you know, like a nice cinematic like pan shot, and then you're just talking like you're straight out of Louisiana.
I don't know about you, but I love Louisianans.
Honey, we went to Louisiana once.
I actually have never been to Louisiana.
No, we were there. You ate crawfish and you hated it.
I can't. Hell no. Hell no. I'm gonna get you. Wait! I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you!
A laser level might be the most underrated tool in existence. This thing makes my life so much easier. We did it, baby. The window and the door framing is 100% done.
I thought Camilla was dead, but she's just taking a little sunbathing nap. Girl, yeah, you sweet girl. Oh my love. Got another loosey-goosey. Sorry, but you're outnumbered. It's alright, I'm gonna put you back in your home, my love.
Honey, that was awful.
It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna take you home to all your friends.
It's always kind of a struggle, so you'd think by this point, after having chickens for 3 years, we'd be a little bit better at that.
I think that means we need to start like cuddling with our chickens more so they trust us. Sadie's on a mission. No one interrupt.
Mama.
Sadie is on a mission. She is finding any and every puddle that she can find, and she is making her mark, baby. It's been getting really, really windy, which honestly is my favorite part. As long as there's no Baja Deke, as long as there's no mist, I don't mind it at all. You know, it's perfect sweatshirt flannel weather, and it's also perfect weather to have our little wood fire stove oven going on inside the workshop, which I think we're definitely planning on doing tonight. You wanna go see the cows? Yeah. Hi, babes. Do you like him? What do you think? You giving him kisses? It's windy out here. I do just have to reiterate, I love the fact that the only neighbors that we have are cows. Truly, they are the best kind of neighbor, let me tell you.
All right, this is the absolute most brutal thing about living here right now, is taking a hot shower when it's so freaking cold and windy like this. And the hot water here doesn't work. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. It looks like I'm gonna get some hot water for at least a little bit right now, which makes it at least a little better. Except for when the water blows away. Yeah, okay. I'm happy that's over.
Alright, honey?
Freezing, honey. It's cold in here this morning. It's 55 with 58-mile-an-hour wind gusts. We live in one of the most brutal places in all of Panama.
You want some? No. I'm ready.
You ready to go? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We're going out into the tundra, baby. It is windy out here today.
Oh, puppies!
This is always a game, and it's how much food can Lola steal from all the puppies. She usually gets a lot, and that's why she's getting kind of fat.
You want to touch him? This is her baby.
All right, we got the whole crew in the car. Kaylee, Sadie, Iberto, Enrique, and we're going on a road trip.
So one of our friends in town actually has a farm with a bunch of coffee on it, and they just told us that it is all super ripe, super ready to pick. So we are taking complete advantage of this opportunity. So we are in the middle of a dense, very dense coffee farm right now. We are picking all of the super ripe, red, delicious coffee fruits.
So the trick with this is just to pick the coffee fruit that's uber ripe. That's a uber red. This, right here. You don't want to pick anything that's underripe. You don't want to pick anything that's overripe.
Honey, you gotta do more picking. And like, look at all we got so far, honey. You can't be eating all the.
Honey,
all
I'm
the,
hungry.
There's an uber ripe right here. You gotta pick.
If you're drinking coffee right now and you're wondering where it came from, it started as a fruit like this. And inside this fruit are 2 green, unroasted coffee beans. We did bring some help and we brought some people with a little bit of experience. Iberto used to work on a coffee farm. He just gets in. ¿Qué es este, bro?
Canasta.
¿Qué es este, bro? ¿Para mí?
What?
Let's go! Estoy super gordito. Este no funcionando para mí. Let's go, dude. I'm ready.
Honey, you look like a natural, honestly.
I'm smashing it right now, dude. Let's go. Bro, me gustaría una competencia. Yo tengo más, tú compras helado. ¿Tienes más? Yo compro helado. ¿Competencia? Okay. Either way, we're getting ice cream.
Well, it's been about, I'd say, an hour, and we are only about an 1/8 of the way there. Let's go check on Jordan and the other boys, see how they're doing.
How do we look?
Oh, you're beating me.
Let's go, baby.
You're beating
That's because you're
me.
eating all yours, honey. You gotta stop eating all the product.
I have been eating a lot of them.
Every coffee that our coffee company sells is handpicked like this, and that allows us to have the best coffee possible because it allows us to pick the perfect fruit. Most of the coffee that you've had before is commercial coffee, and it's usually picked with a machine. And it's this big tractor that grabs a hold of the tree, shakes it, and all the fruit comes in, all the bugs come in, sticks, leaves, everything. So that combo of underripe and overripe fruit makes for a pretty bad tasting cup of coffee. And that's why a lot of coffee in the States is dark roast, because it's a lot easier just to burn all the coffee, cover up all the defects, make sure you can't taste any of that stuff, and you can really just taste, like burnt. But of course, the big downside to harvesting coffee this way is it is so much slower. And when you're doing something that takes a lot more time, it makes it more expensive. Arturo's talking dirty to the coffee again.
It's like a deep, delicious, red apple looking fruit right
This
there.
is what makes Arturo excited.
This is one of the most perfect beans I've seen.
Eat it.
You're eating all the product, you guys. Come on.
We're not gonna finish.
So good.
It's been an hour and a half. Let's see. ¿Qué es este, bro? Este es pupú, bro.
No, ese es café.
Tú pica pupú, bro.
No.
Look at solo uva ripe, bro.
Este no es,
Todo es perfecto.
este no es uva, bro.
Wow, it's 4:50. We started at 1:45, so it's 3 hours. That took me 3 hours. If you're wondering how much coffee that is, that's enough for 3 pounds of coffee roasted. 3 hours for 3 pounds, that's 1 pound an hour. If you're out there drinking coffee right now, just make sure that you appreciate it because a lot of hard work went into making that coffee.
Oh yeah, baby. Woo, cheers. I think it is a perfect night for a little
some coffee, baby.
fermented some gosh darn coffee, baby. Let's do it.
And for a shower, honey.
And for a shower.
Yeah. So if you're watching this wondering what the heck are you guys doing right now, we're gonna be fermenting this coffee. This is called a wild yeast fermentation process. And what we're doing is we put all the coffee fruit in this tank. We're gonna seal it up tight so no air can go in, and we're gonna leave it like that for a certain amount of days. But we can't tell you how many days because that's like the secret sauce. And the last touch is just this one-way valve that we're putting on top. So this will allow all of the CO2 from the coffee out, but it won't allow any new oxygen in.
This is really starting to look like a freaking mad scientist situation up in here.
I can guarantee that most of you out there have never tried a fermented coffee before. Unless you've been buying coffee from our coffee company, The Morning Movement, we've been selling a good amount of fermented coffees. But the reason farmers go through this effort and the reason why we're going through all this effort is it makes the cup of coffee so much fruitier. Sometimes it comes out like cherries, sometimes like blueberries, sometimes it's like, tastes like red wine. You don't really know, and each time is like a mystery, so we'll see how this coffee comes out. But the one thing I do know is this coffee is gonna be absolutely delicious. The unfortunate thing is it is gonna take some time to not only ferment, but also dry and to process. So we don't have any of this coffee available right now. But we do have 2 amazing coffees available up on our website. One is a geisha, which is one of the most rare varieties in the world. It's called Genesis and it's delicious. So if you're looking for an awesome coffee, I can't recommend it enough. Links in the description down below. This is what happens when you get in a fight with a silicone can. Don't get in a fight with silicone.
And don't allow your partner to just
You ate that whole thing?
start filming while you're still stuffing your face once again.
That's what we're gonna call this one. Thank you guys so much for following along. We love all you guys so much.
So much. See you guys in the next one.
See you next time.